Princess Evangile, double happiness.
Welcome everybody to the long awaited sequel, fan disc, whatever you want to call it, to the original Princess Evangile. This game has 9 routes in this game, 4 epilogues to the original girls and 5 other routes to all the other girls we didn't get to have a route with. So, first thing is first. Here we go. We gotta turn down the audio because it's really loud. Gotta turn down the audio. Down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Oh, and all these going off. Wait. Alrighty, let's see here. Turn all the voices off. I'm just kidding. I am kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You may be noticing, what's that in the upper left corner of the screen? Well, currently it's nothing, but when the video comes out, it will be something. The leader of the poll was obvious. Ruriko won the poll by a pretty sizable margin. It was pretty good, though. A lot of people came out to vote. I was really appreciative of that. Let's start the game. Have we played the original? Yes. But if you have not, you can read the common route. So, to understand what's going on, but we've already read that. Don't need that. This is what we came for. This is what we're gonna get. Alrighty. Now, just to warn you that although there are 9 routes in the game, this game will not be as long as the original because these aren't super long routes. I mean, this is not like a full-size game. I mean, it is in a way, but you know, just letting you know that it's not going to be probably 90-some parts like the first game was. But. Oh. See, like, these are like, okay. Alright, let's just start. Let's just start. I'm excited. Oh.
第1話 Panterbell の大脱走
Panterbell? Oh man, remember that guy? Yeah. Oh, she's adorable. Oh my god. Oh wait. How do I? Oh, there we go. Oh, she's so cute. She's waking up.
Panterbell?
Oh no.
一体どこに
He's gone. Aww. Happy she is. So cute. Very kawaii desu.
Panterbell? 一体どこに行っていたの
I stayed up so late for this, you guys. I waited till this very second it was available on the Manga Gamer website to buy this game. Well, I already bought it. I pre-ordered this game. It is currently 12 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. The things I do for my viewers. Hope y'all appreciate it. Aww. She had made it a habit of holding Panterbell close to her heart as she slept. Despite how muggy the summer months had been, she felt so secure when holding Panterbell's soft, fluffy body. However, Panterbell was nowhere to be found. Aww. As if greeting her, Panterbell bounced up on his hind legs, then slipped under the blankets. She was so relieved to see him, she hugged him tightly to her chest. The feel of Panterbell's warm body pressed against her ample bosom was soothing. And just so you guys know, this is off of Manga Gamer's website, so this is the 18+ version. Of course, the one you buy on Steam is not the 18+ version, but you know, this is the 18+ version, but no nudity is allowed. Heavy censoring will take place.
ごめんなさい。苦しかった。
Now, you have to remember, I never played the original with the voices on, except for Rise's early on in the very beginning of the game, so I don't actually know what these girls sound like. People hated that, let me tell you, but I think people are growing to kind of accept it. I kind of wanted to do it again, but I don't want to get lynched.
それにしても、一体どこに行っているの
Where
で
is
しょうか。
Panterbell running off to? Rise. Yeah, man, once we made it through Premier Judgment. Say Premier Judgment. That sounds horrible. I felt so relieved that my appetite kicked in overdrive. Whew.
私もだわ。しかも満場一致のおまけ付きで、私としても鼻が高いというものよ。
Now, for those of you who never played the first game, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Basically, this guy is in this all-girls school, and they want to become co-ed, but they don't want to become co-ed just yet. They want to kind of have like a testing ground. So this guy here, he's a testing ground, right? So at the end of the year, there's this huge vote for whether he can stay, and everyone will eventually become, the school will eventually become co-ed. So basically, his whole time here, he was basically trying to win the favor of the girls and the student body, and the various people in the school who tried to stop that.
千穂さんとルリコさんだわ。私たちも行きましょうよ。
Ah, Shihio and Ruriko. Nice! We grabbed our trays and stood from our seats.
ごきげんよう。
Gokigeo.
こんにちは。
Oh, hey, how's it going?
ごきげんよう。
Panterbell got up on his hind legs to greet us. Really was quite clever. Whatever that is. Is it a cat or something? Never quite figured it out. We took our seats and Shihio turned to face Ruriko-san.
それで、どうかしたの今日は。あら、何かあったの？何かがあったってわけじゃないんだけど、今日のルリコさん、ちょっと元気がなかったみ
She's
たいな
always been kind of spacey, but that's why we like her so much.
あら、
The summer heat getting to you, it's been awfully hot lately. My God.
食欲がないの？
Rise-san looked down at Ruriko's lunch.
ご飯はちゃんと減っているわね。いえ、夏バテではないんです。
Really?
私、暑さには強いんですよ。
You are. Kind of unexpected.
意外でしょうか。
I don't know. Maybe? Well, how should I put it? Ruriko wasn't fat by any stretch of the imagination, oh no. Such a fact was so true, I'd swear by it, I swear. Don't swear, kids, it's bad. However, it was also true that she had one area on her body which bulged out, exceptionally so. Rather than hot, it looks excruciating.
あんた、どこ見てるの？
I just love these snazzy uniforms so goddamn much. I mean, I was just thinking, the meatballs in the Chinese soup Ruriko-san ordered sure look tasty. Oh god, I can't lie. Meatballs in Chinese soup?
とても美味しいですよ。まさやさん、お一ついかがですか？
Well, if you insist.
はい。
Her mannerisms seemed so natural, I went along with it without even thinking.
いかがですか？
Delicious, as per usual.
それは良かったです。丹精込めて作った
You
甲
made
斐が
these?
ありました。
You're such a good cook.
ルリコさんが作ったわけじゃないでしょ。 冗談です。
Oh. What the
あら
hell?
何よ。じゃあ私だって。
She part ninja? I swear she's part ninja. Ah! She shoved the spoon in my mouth.
私も。
No, I can't. No. Not the fork!
何やってるの？口からフォークやらスプーンやら突き出して。
Ah, Hamihan. Tammy-san.
手品の練習？手品って？ほら、前に養老ホームかなんかの人が来たじゃない。
No.
ああ、あの時マサヤさん手品ができるとか言っていたし、いやー、いろんな特技を持っている人だわ、ほんと。
Well, I know how to disappear really, really well.
手品の練習ってわけじゃなかったみたいね。っていうか、3人ともいい加減引っ込めてあげなさいって。
With Tammy's proclamation, I was finally liberated from the foreign objects inside my mouth. That's what she said.
で、
That's what she said. She just said that right now.
その、あんなど。ずーっとそんなことやっていたの？相変わらずモテモテじゃない。
What can I say? Women love me.
ずっとってわけじゃなくて、何の話をしていたんだっけ？
I'm so flustered, I plumb forgot.
ルリコさんが元気がないって。
Maybe it's a vitamin D deficiency.
ああ、そうそう、その話よ。それで、どうなの、ルリコさん？ええ、元気がないというわけではないのですが、ちょっと気になることがありまして。
What's on your mind?
気になること？パンターベルです。
All eyes turned to Panterbell.
私、夜はいつもパンターベルと一緒に寝ているのですが。今の季節も？はい。こんなにモフモフで、ちょっと暑そうではあるけど。
Tammy-san tickled Panterbell's chin.
こちょこちょ。
Aww. Panterbell was in heaven. Setting that aside, it didn't look like anything was especially out of the ordinary about Panterbell. Tammy seemed to have thought the same thing.
パンクはいつも通りみたいだけど、パンクがどうかしたの？明け方、
He's pregnant.
ふと目が覚めたらパンターベルがいなかったんです。すぐに戻ってきてくれましたが、連続でそんなことがあって、私、
So he's going off somewhere in the middle of the night. Don't know where he goes. I think he's cheating on you. You know where he went?
どこに行っているかはわからないのですが。
Could there be another lady with an even larger bosom? Do you know of anyone like that? Maybe he's going outside then?
あ、はい。窓から出入りしていたので。
I ran my finger over Panterbell's rear paws. After giving it some thought, I realized Panterbell had been supporting himself on his hind legs for quite some time, so he may have been stronger than he looked. Panterbell could open windows? That's incredible! What the hell is that thing again?
あ、いえ。
Oh.
暑くなってくると窓を開けて寝ているんです。
You couldn't let me have that one, huh? You had to let me live. Couldn't let me live in ignorance, right? Some squirrel cat thing with some super strength? I see. Isn't that dangerous, though?
マサヤ、ここはバンセーヌの敷地よ。
Hey, we had a break-in, remember?
何もないんだって。
I had to fight off the attacker. He had a knife. Remember that? Yeah, that's right. I guess you're right. With a long face, Ruriko shifted her attention back to Panterbell, who was now perched happily on her shoulder. It's been a while since I played the first game, so if my memory's a little hazy on events that had transpired, please feel free to call me out. That's what I said. That's what I said. Okay, it's pregnant. It's the only reason. Maybe she speaks cat squirrel. I don't know. She's a bit of an odd one. It wouldn't surprise me. In reality, Panterbell was a creature shrouded in mystery. Oh well, not swaying the little things was one of Ruriko's charms. She didn't care. Chihio intervened and Ruriko nodded in response. Huh. July 15th. It was a Friday night. I headed toward the recreation room, intent on watching a movie that was playing on television. Scarface, if I recall. I had the television in my room, too, but, you know, if any of the other dorm residents were interested in the same film, perhaps we could all watch it together, you know? Scarface is a very popular movie. A lot of people like it. Oh, Ruriko-san. I always liked that outfit that she wore right there. Good evening. Did you also come to watch Scarface? Commander versus Terminator. Oh, that's a much better movie than Scarface. What are we watching that? The TV wasn't turned on. Come to think of it, the high-class ladies of Vincennes, Ruriko being one of them, probably wouldn't want to watch an action movie. It's Al Pacino. I picked up the remote control. This is called the power button. Push it. I'm going to show you this once, okay? Push it. TV turns on. Boom! Information at your fingertips. It's amazing. I know. I did. What about you? What are you doing here? Ruriko gestured to the teapot on the table. Of course I would. Tea from Ruriko? How could I say no? Jerk? Never say no when a lady offers you a beverage. It's uncouth. I won't be able to sleep if I have tea. That's black tea, right? Hi. Are you the type who can drink tea before bed and be just fine? Oh, I know what she wants to do. She wants to stay awake so she can find out where the squirrel cat's going. Then why are you drinking it this late at night? We've already pieced it together, the puzzle. Why? This sort of behavior wasn't unusual for ordinary students, but this was Vincennes we were talking about. Night owls were few and far between here, so while there was no set time for lights out, I had never seen anyone oversleep at all, ever. Heck, I was probably the only one on campus who would ever oversleep and be late. There's no way a pure, proper lady like Ruriko would ever do something like that. Oh no. She had an open-hearted, friendly personality, so it was easy for her to slip your mind, but Ruriko was the only daughter of the Kamiyagi group. I'm sure you heard about them. Whenever she went outside, she always had a bodyguard with her. She's a big deal. And not long ago, her parents had arranged for Ruriko to be married. Why do you need to stay up late? I was far more interested in this in the movie, even if it was Scarface, and turned my attention to Ruriko. That's still going on? Ruriko nodded. I gently pat Panterbell on his head with my fingertip. Hey, where in the world do you keep running off to, little buddy? Panterbell just wagged his tail and tilted his head at me. So he speaks French. Maybe he really had gotten himself a girlfriend. Well, if so, it kind of made me feel like he'd beaten me to the punch. Oh, come on, man. Well, in this timeline, I assume that Masaya has never dated anyone. Aww. My schedule is screwed up because of this game, but it's okay. Yeah, that is the sort of impression I get from you. That thing's head is way too small for that body. Couldn't you just try tying Panterbell up somewhere? Come on, how would we even think that? That's horrible, that's cruel. Don't we have a cage? Oh, you could probably open the cage. Oh, look at those dinky little hands. Probably not. I guess that's true. What was that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you had a statue in your room. But is that related to this somehow? I see. You did mention that before, didn't you? When everyone went outside together. There are choices. Shit. Recall what happened. I don't know about animals. I should check. I quickly asked the driver, then came right back. The driver doesn't mind as long as he behaves. It better. I'm not getting kicked off. I paid $1.25 for this ride, I'll have you know. Huh. You think you never would buy that? Wow, you sleep together. Wow, her chest? I thought to myself, Panterbell, you lucky dog. Cat thing. Very interesting. That was so much fun. Man, I love these guys. Can't get enough. Oh yeah. We thought the same thing at the same time. It made me strangely happy in a way. It's like we clicked on an emotional level. We shared a heartwarming laugh together. That alone was enough to make my heart quiver. But if he's just hot, then he shouldn't be going outside over it, should he? Oh. Where in the world was Panterbell sneaking off to? Well, what Tammy said could have been right on the money. Indeed. Panterbell looked up between me and Ruriko. Okay, do your best. Let me know how it turns out tomorrow. I'll be waiting with bated breath. I love that little jingle. It makes me so happy. Closing ceremony. The next day, Saturday, for people who aren't paying attention, was the closing ceremony. Today marked the end of the first term. Really? Thank goodness. I was glad I hadn't ended up expelled in the first term. That would have sucked. Oh, no, right. This is premier judgment, not the final judgment like in the Bible. That's right. This was like the first test. Well, what I said still kind of applies. I had made it through premier judgment and would be able to attend Vincennes until at least the end of the school year. Does it really go through the final judgment? That also meant I could live in my precious dorm room for another 8 months. I'm not out on the streets because my father's an asshole. I could eat as much delicious food as I wanted. Great! I love their food here, especially their fish sticks. They have really good fish sticks. Did I tell you that? And I could continue to experience a fun school life with all these wonderful women. Furthermore, I'll be with Ruriko too. We all love Ruriko. Fan favorite, really. Tammy was number 2 in the poll. Surprising. Surprising. Wait. Why was Ruriko the first thing that popped up in my mind? Seems odd. Girlfriend. What are those? Are they tasty? My old appalling lifestyle had made a complete 180. And I now had a few female friends. And they're all single, of course. And among them all, Ruriko was the first to come to mind. I didn't think she and I were especially close compared to the others, though. If I suck off, I'll be late again. Oh, hey, how's it going? Morning. Oh, I'm stoked, let me tell you. So you aren't going back to visit your parents' place in Tokyo? She had mentioned something like that before. Where am I gonna go? Yeah? You know what they say? Sorry I interrupted. But sometimes you gotta appreciate the quiet life once in a while, you know? Get a break from all the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's good to have a moment to reflect every now and again. When the closing ceremony ended, all of us decided to go eat together. Man, don't you feel so much more at ease after the closing ceremony is over? I know I do. It wasn't like this at all last year, though. Every day I'd rush to my after-school job the second classes ended. What? What? Was that weird? What? What was that? Oh, whatever. Probably nothing. The usual group had gathered together. Who else is going to gather together, right? Suddenly, I noticed Ruriko's eyes had begun to droop. Aw, she's tired. Oh, Panterbell's freaking out. Aww. No, you get some sleep. That's right, just for dramatic effect. She's gonna fall asleep on the spot. Ruriko left while covering her mouth, stifling a yawn. The finals were a bitch, man. I had to cram all night, too. Ah, it's you. No one yawns on my ceremony, goddammit! I wonder how everything turned out last night. I watched Ruriko as she staggered off into the distance. I'll ask her about it later. Alrighty, I think that's enough for one episode. What do you think? Of course, well, you don't get to choose. I choose. I make the videos. You don't. Doesn't matter. end off here. Let's see what happened next episode. You know, what you know, where did Panterbell go? You know, or did he even go anywhere? Who knows, you know. Does he have a girlfriend? Who knows? Maybe just going outside to get some fresh air. Whatever the case may be, we will find out, hopefully, in the next episode on Monday. I will see you then. Have a good day.